Xin chào quý vị và các bạn đã trở lại với chương trình của vietditru News. Như vậy hôm nay là ngày chính thức Vinfast sẽ động thổ khai trương nhà máy tại North Carolina, và bà Văn Anh Nguyễn, CEO của Vinfast tại Hoa Kỳ đã có những chia sẻ trước giờ động thổ. Mời quý vị xem cái buổi phỏng vấn này với phần biên dịch qua tiếng Việt.
Seeing what's happening and what's going to happen Friday. I mean, what's this feel like?
Cho khỏe cảm giác của bà ngay lúc này vào thứ Sáu này.
I've been like living like a dream over the past
giống như là một giấc mơ trong những ngày
and
hôm
even
qua,
though
và
we
ngay
were
cả những người
so
bạn chúng tôi
busy
rất bận
preparing for this
chuẩn bị cho sự kiện này.
event, not only that, over the past weeks and months we've been like working very hard, working with our like contractors, partners, preparing for the start of construction. So feeling great, feeling busy, but it's great and very looking forward for the Friday event.
What will we see start happening here as early as Friday, I guess?
Yes, it's Friday, so we will be organizing the groundbreaking ceremony right here on Friday, July 28th at 9 a.m. That is where we are informing the whole world that we will, like officially start the constructions of the factory.
Where do things stand with permits and all of that to start that construction?
Wow, we were all permitted. The latest permit that we got from Chatham County is a foundation permit that's allowed us to start the construction, and we got it. So we got everything for us to start the construction of the EV's factory.
You know, this has been a long road. There have been road bumps and delays along the way. What has that been like to overcome some of those challenges?
Well, actually, I would not call it a delay because when we announced it, like literally more than a year ago when we signed the MOU, we think that we can do everything within that timeline. It's very compressed and very aggressive timeline. And right after signing the MOU, we started sitting down and looking at all of these timing in details and working with our partners as well. And we realized that we needed more time to prepare on all of the administrative procedures, permitting, selecting the partners, the technology partners, and all those things. That's why we came out and we informed people of the more realistic timing, and now is 2025. We will start productions right here.
You know, stand here now, it looks like how in the world in 2025 would this all get done? How committed and confident are you that this can be built and cars start rolling off the line here?
We are confident because we've done that. We've been there, we've done that with our plant in Vietnam, and actually things can do in parallel as well. For example, while we are building the factories, our technology partners can work on the equipment, and then we have enough time for installation and commissioning as well. And at the same time, we started working on getting the human resources and people trained and prepared as well. So many things are happening at the same time. So we don't have to do like things in sequence, but things can do at the same time.
When do you hope to start hiring some of those people and training them for these jobs?
Well, over the past year, you know that we've been discussing with community college here, and we've been meeting with a lot of partners here as well. So we are working closely with them to really prepare for the curriculum, for the people. These are the people and the students that we need, and then we ask them to train for us. And then for the hiring, I think majorities of the floor, the shop workers will start hiring maybe end of next year or beginning of 2025. Usually we need to train, even they were trained at the schools, at the vocational schools or community college, we needed people to be trained at our plant at least 3 months in advance, 3 to 6 months in advance before we can put them into production lines.
We know too, and you know very well that there's been some reviews of the cars once they arrived here in the U.S. What do you say to people who still wonder, is this going to be a success? Are these cars going to take off here in the US?
You know what? Because I was there at that reviews week by the media. And if you are interested, we can share like how many what we call maybe negative reviews versus the positive or the neutral. Because we organize that event for the full week. And after we received all of those negative reviews, we divided them into different groups. So like what they are about, and mostly they are about also like the customer experience or customer expectations, that this is what the customer expectation, and some of them would be like about the software and some about this. So basically we categorize them into each category and we are taking actions on that. And you know what, we are working hard to improve based on the feedback that we receive, and stay tuned. We will inform the people that how we are taking actions on those feedbacks and customers' feedbacks. Vinfast commitments on 3 things remain the same in all cases. It's number one is always a quality and premium product. So that is our number one commitment. Number two is we want to come in with affordable and flexible sales price, so that we want many more customers can convert into EVs, and that is the way that we contribute to electrification. And number three is excellent customer service. So we are working hard to achieve those 3 objectives that we have. We all know that is challenging, but we are on it and we committed to it.
You worked in the factory yourself.
I am actually a factory person.
So you stand there now.
Yeah.
Can you envision the first cars rolling off the line here?
2025. And this is on the right that you can see right here is our General Assembly. And in 2025, people will witness the first car running off the production line of the General Assembly shop. The car is made in USA and made by American people. Right here.
Good vision. I mean, it's hard for me to pick.
Yeah, because this is one. So further there, you can see that we have press shop, paint. From the press shop, you have the panels, coming out from the press shop, and then coming to body shop. So putting the panels together, that is body shop, and then to paint. So after the painted body, and then that will be transferred by conveyor into General Assembly, and all of the parts that coming from the whole world, and a lot of them will coming from North America, because we are working on building also the supply chain in North America as well, and then all the parts are coming on together in General Assembly. That is the complete car, and we're coming out of the final production slide in General Assembly.
So is it essentially 3 buildings, or is it like 2 big buildings?
No, each shop, it's all building.
Gotcha. Okay.
So each shop is one building, but it's connected. So, you don't have people like bringing and carrying the painted body from paint shop to General Assembly. That is all conveyor. It's automated.
And you all are working too with some local companies, right, for some of the infrastructure here.
Yes, of course. That is what we are working on, and we have to and we are working on the local supply chain here. And we're talking to our part suppliers so that they can have the production site nearby or within the regions, or within North America.
Will some of that constructions, like from tech stuff, will there be local contractors working in buildings?
If we can work with local company, we will, because that's the best way. It's also to optimize the cost as well. So, and like what I just described here is just the first phase of the manufacturing facility complex here. It's huge. The second phase is coming, and definitely we'll have a battery manufacturing, or also the supplier parks where local suppliers can also build their production facilities here as well.
So everything's ready here for the groundbreaking. Is it?
Yeah, you look at the tents, and we will be welcoming friends and partners. There will be hundreds, a few hundreds of them arriving here on Friday. And we'll be also expecting a lot of VVIPs attending our event as well. So stay tuned.
I was just saying, are there surprises in store?
Yeah, stay tuned, come in.
Các bạn, bây giờ xin cảm ơn các bạn đã theo dõi và chúc mừng VinFast đã chuẩn bị làm lễ động thổ xây dựng nhà máy North Carolina, và đây là một trong những sự kiện lớn của VinFast, và cũng là xin cảm ơn cả nhà đã theo dõi. Xin cảm ơn và hẹn gặp lại.